8-0 on the season after we take care of the Southern Jaguars, straight beat them to oblivion, 59-14 win, as the Alabama State Hornets still look to seek a spot in that national championship spot after being denied for the last 2 years. So let's look at the rest of the scores around the HBCU world. Alabama A&M beats Alcorn State. Prairie View A&M comes to a short to Mississippi Valley State. Arkansas Pine Bluff is 5-2 on the season, beating Texas Southern 31-10. Texas Southern has really plummeted since their last SWAC appearance. Bethune-Cookman lost to Grambling State 35-28, and now Grambling is 5-2 on the season after going 0-11 last year. There goes Norfolk State beating up on North Carolina A&T 28-14. Tennessee State took an L to Temple 28-27 in non-conference play. Morgan State takes care of business up there in Baltimore, beating the South Carolina State Bulldogs 17-14. And finally, we have the Howard Bison beating Delaware State. Wait a minute, what?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh man, are you serious? Well, I be damned. For the first time ever, 2 HBCUs are ranked in the top 25 poll. This is historic. Let's take a look at this team so far. Really haven't done much on offense, but it looks like the defense has been holding down the fort, and good Lord, they got a lot of injuries up there. The Howard Bison are the number 23 team in the country after beating Delaware State, undefeated on the season so far at 7-0. Let's see if they can hold up and win the MEAC, because still Tennessee State is also in the run for the MEAC title as well. So let's look into some in-season recruiting. Drew Green is set to make his official visit to Alabama State. Drew Green's a quarterback that we need. Deadpool might leave after this season. Danny Finnerty will probably have one more year left with him. We're going to set him up to come down to the Magic City Classic, and his pitch will be location. It seems like that location's a big deal for him, considering he wants his family to come see him play. Charles Irby, all the way out there in California, he's ready to make his official visit, so we're going to put on these 30 points on him. And then we have Buck Hill coming up from West Palm Beach, Florida. We're going to set him up to make his official visit here at Alabama State when it's time for the Magic City Classic, and his pitch will be academics, because education's a big deal for him. Now this one right here broke my heart, man. Darren Robinson committed to Texas A&M. I believe it was after our last home game that he made this commit. He saw that we had 2 quarterbacks committed already, so he decided, let me go to College Station instead. Speaking of College Station, so their fans are pretty salty about the current BCS rankings. Florida has jumped to number 2 over them, even though they have a better poll percentage. Now with that being said, we must make sure we continue to win, because there's still a possibility that we might jump down to number 2, just based off the fact that Big 12 teams are playing more ranked opponents than we are. Texas A&M right now is looking good. The Florida Gators right now are looking good. So it might be one of those teams, man. It could be Michigan. Who knows? I have no idea at all. Let's go over to the Heisman watch list, though. So you got Will Thompson of Michigan. You got Sean Gardner from Alabama having a great season out there in Tuscaloosa. Taylor Pollard with Michigan. Ronnie Jones with Georgia Tech. And last but not least, you have Tommy Chavez from the Alabama State Hornets. So let's see if Tommy Chavez can jump over any of these players as the season progresses. Offensive and defensive players of the week in the SWAC go to Alabama State. Deadpool with his great performance versus Southern. And Grant Garcia had a field day. 6 tackles, 3 for loss, 3 sacks, and an interception that should have went back for a pick 6. The Howard Bison Sweep Offensive and Defensive Players of the Week in the MEAC. Kevin Stooks had a field day. Good Lord. 8 receptions, 178 and 3 tutties. Look at Aaron Alexander straight balling versus Delaware State. A great win, and congrats to the Bison for being ranked in the top 25 for the first time ever. So we're going to take a quick look at the award semifinalists. We don't have nobody up for the Maxwell Award, but Tommy Chavez is in 9th place. We're going to try to get him at least in the top 3 spot for finalists, but that's a long way away. Grant Garcia is in 1st place for the Chuck Bednarik Award for the nation's best defensive player, though. We've never won this award in the history of this program. This could be a first ever. And of course, Tommy Chavez in 1st place for that Biletnikoff Award. No surprise. It's safe to say now that Alabama State is wide receiver youth, even though we still drop a lot of passes. Kelly McDonald and Edward Atkins are battling out for the Best Offensive Lineman Award. 2 tackles on the same team. And of course, Grant Garcia's up as well for the Buckets Award for the nation's best linebacker. He has no doubt been the best linebacker in the nation this season. Straight baller. He's been a baller since his freshman year, though. He's a sack machine and always lives in the backfield of opposing offenses. That is crazy. This one right here shocked me, though. Ryan Anderson is in 3rd place for the Thorpe Award, and look at his stats. He doesn't even have an interception on the season yet, but he's up for the Thorpe Award. Best returner, Chad Hamilton's back. This time he's looking to win it. He's behind 2 people, Reggie Bush Anderson of Ohio State and Bailey of Nebraska. The redshirt sophomore wants to secure this award this season because he's still salty that he didn't win it last season. And then we have the Coach of the Year Award. UTEP's coach is in the run. But look at this. Howard coach, Tennessee State's coach, of course, Joseph Cooley. So we got 3 HBCUs in the top 5 spots. Anxious to see how this ends. We could get it, but it looks like it might be either Howard, maybe UTEP's coach. I have no idea. But join us next time. We got a big rivalry game coming up, the Magic City Classic here at Alabama State in the Gump Town. Join us. Peace.